Welcome to my bass cave. Well, it's not really a bass cave, but it's just a lekker garage. I mean, it's everything I've dreamed of. This is an awesome day for me. I've spent a lot of time designing and building this house, and one of the features has been this right here, being able to reverse my Ranger into a garage, having pegboards and everything sorted and organized, and I want to give you guys a quick tour. So as you can see, my Ranger fits perfectly in the garage. I got the swing away tongue so I can at least walk around this when the garage door is closed. This is going to be a problem, bro. What's it, boy? Since I moved into this house and had the boat in the garage, this oak will not allow me to get on the boat without it. Come. Come. Where do you want to go? Want to go fishing? Huh? You want to go? What are we going to use? Dog pellets. Monkey. I went with pegboards down the side here, so I ordered these pegboards. I've never had them before. Pretty good system. I'm still figuring a few things out. As you can see, I got the kids' bicycles and the wife's bicycle up here. I got my skateboard. Got a couple of my saltwater rods here, and a whole bunch of spare bass rods, my son's rods. Got a little vlogger. Not that I use it much, but it's there. These are the tackle storages that I had from my old garage. As you can see, like a Plano 3700 fits perfectly in there, or the Spro boxes, the single size and the deep ones fit perfectly in this. I can pull out these drawers, so it's a cool system to keep everything neat and tidy. I keep all my other spare baits in there, like this one here. I'm going smallmouth fishing this week, so I don't need big glide baits and Spro rats and things like that. So those will stay behind. A little TV mount here. I'm hoping to put up a little TV in here so I can chill on the boat, do tackle, watch some fishing. That's the intention. We'll get there. Here's a wall of assorted baits. All of us have too much tackle, okay? And looking at this wall, you think there's a lot of baits here, but I've actually donated a hell of a lot to some local anglers here, some kids inside the estate that I live in. I started a little fishing club and I've donated a whole lot of baits to them, so hopefully those kids get the bite of fishing. But a lot of baits on the wall here, a lot of big bite baits, all sorts of stuff, largemouth, smallmouth, everything, big baits to small baits, finesse to heavy tackle. I got backup, of course. I got a lot of extra fighting frogs. I got a lot of extra cane thumpers. I got a lot of extra trick sticks, sensation baits, lots. All here, ready to go. Whatever I need, I can just pick off. I try to plan it so that I could sort of sit on the boat. The boat's got to come a bit closer this way and pick off what I want, pack it in the boat, and be gone. But yeah, I like the system. It works out really well. I actually had an off-cut piece of this this pegboard that I put on my desk at the back here. So here's a bunch of rod racks as well. There's a couple of pitching sticks, flipping sticks over here that I'm not using. My daughter's rods and my son's rods, some carp rods, things that we fiddle around the house with. The little pond around the corner or just down the street here is the Berg River. So if we want to go fiddle down there's a couple of rods ready, rigged to go. And my son's not grabbing my expensive rods to do this with. See? He's still learning, so it's okay. But that's my setup on the side here. Of course, every garage needs to have a desk. This is where I tinker with baits. I charge all my GoPros. I've got a wall full of just different stuff. Baits that I may have used, I haven't packed away yet. I got extra reels here. This one is a Gravity G5. I think we spoke about that on a previous show. Loving these reels. If you haven't checked them out already. Now, let me just correct myself. In the one video I said, I think that the line indicator was on the G5. It is on the G5. This is a G5. There it is right there. Great feature. I got jackeries here. power at the back here. So really a pretty, I'm stoked with the setup, and then a big toolbox underneath here as well. So I put a bunch of extra cupboards in the back here, all the camping gear, chairs, sleeping bags, coffee mug, extra jerry cans, mattresses. When we go to a nationals or we go to a different dam further away and I don't know what baits to pack, then I've got these little plastic totes. Then I put all my baits in them, chuck them in the bucky, and off we go. So that's pretty simple. These are a bunch of extra totes that were from the move. I got my mat, my Costa Del Mar mat that my buddy Daryl Quinton sent me. I still got it, DQ. It's still here. It's been with me all the time, my bro. Yeah, the desk, I think we've been through all of that. There's some more cupboard space up top here. I still want to organize this because I've got a bunch of trophies that I never have had the opportunity to ever display in my garage or my house or whatever it is. So that's all in my office at work. So I'm thinking of converting this up top here to a little trophy cabinet. I've got I keep a logbook of different dams that I've fished. So there's a bunch of those up there. I've got a couple of trophies here from a few internationals fished. I got my tags when I still fished in Italy. Some memorabilia from my grandmother and my grandfather. Yeah, a few trophies from this year, a bunch of certificates that just get piled there. One of my greatest things that I own here, amazing, is this bag of trickworms. Junebug trickworm, if you know, you know. Andre de Villiers, who recently passed away, this was actually one of his bags of trickworms, and he won the Federation tournament in the States. Phenomenal angler, taught me a lot about spinnerbaits as well. Hell of a lot about spinnerbaits, how to mend them, how to tweak them, how to adjust them, to make them swim right, different blade colors, blade configurations, right down to the fact of which Leatherman to buy that has the perfect tip, so that when you want to bend that little piece there, the Leatherman fits perfectly inside there. So things that I'll never forget. Great guy, taught me a lot. Spent hours with me on boats in his Rebel factory. So yeah, something that reminds me of him. I've got a little something else that's going to go up on the wall that belonged to him, but I'm getting there. It's still early days. So cupboard space, again, a bunch of stuff here. Couple of Bassmaster magazines. Of course, you can't go wrong with Bassmaster magazines. And one of my favorite tools that I have here is my label machine. Everything is labeled, easy to get to. I'm a freak with this thing. I love it. I love it. So that's right there, easy access. Plugs inside here, charging drills, extra jackeries. I love my jackeries. I don't go anywhere without a jackery. Even if I'm going to somebody's, if I'm going to go stay in a house, I always take this small jackery with me. I charge my GoPros, I charge my cell phone, I charge everything. If there's no plug point in the house and you need an I don't bother with that. I take my jackery, I plug it in. It's always with me. I absolutely love, especially this little one. Really, really cool, great tool. I've got a bigger one in the down here. This is a big one. This one used to run my TVs and everything at home. But yeah, it's sitting here waiting for those weekends when you get away and you're sleeping on the rooftop tent in the alucab. I take the bigger one with me. Real storage, all sorts of junk in here. It's a bit of a mess. Boat parts and everything downstairs at the bottom there. And that's it, dude. That is my cave. The Ranger sits here. If I need to work on anything, it's there. I can jump on the boat. I can sit with my, maps, plot out the trip. This is my bass cave stroke lekker garage. Yeah, I'm super stoked with it. Hope you enjoyed the tour. If you enjoy these type of videos, please comment down below. If there's anything specific that you want to see, comment down below. Like I said before, I really want to get a little bit interactive with the viewers. Tell me what you like, and we can work on that from there. Until next time, we'll check you on the water. Also, one thing I forgot to mention that I added, which was super cool, is a drain. So when we tiled this floor, I put a drain over there. So if I come home and I drive home in the rain or the boat's wet still from fishing, I can just slide it back in here, unhitch it, and all that water that drains off it will go down into the drain and out. Slim Jan.